Hey, babe. Did I take that part out? Hmm. I've been working on this song. I'm almost ready for it to be finished. Oh, let me get comfy. How are you guys? So much, so much happening. I'm not feeling well, but thank you. I feel like I have a fever inside my body, but I'm okay. I'm chewing neural gum just to give me an extra boost. Thank you. With Celeste, I know so much. The pregnancy's coming out. The four or five different DNAs coming out. Thank you. I don't feel beautiful right now. I feel meh. But thank you. What else? Poor Celeste. Ugh. Man. Yeah, so I want to talk about that. Let me pull it up. I think I sent it to myself in my email. See if I could find it. Some things with the Nolan case. You need a reading. Guys, if you have a reading scheduled with me from July to the middle of August, can you guys contact me? Because my old e-calendar crashed. I had to get a new one because I could not get into it. The new one, I have it connected to my email so that I even if it crashes, I can still have you guys' appointments. I am booked until like September. So yeah. I'm blessed to say that. Thank you guys. You know, took a long time to get to that point. So thank you. You could go to CandaceStar.com, press spiritual guidance, scroll all the way down to where you see all the words, find what you're looking for, and then it should just say like how to book. You find what you want, you pay for it, email me. The fur babies, I don't know. I've done a reading for an animal. I didn't want to, but when I tried to reach out to the animal for the lady, she said everything I said made sense. So I think so. I think so. Hold on one second. I'm just trying to find an email. Ooh, I did a thing. I always do a thing. So I'm starting another business. I can't help it. I just have so many ideas, you know? Hold on, I'm looking for what I sent myself, but I don't see it. Is this it? Maybe. I think I found it. Who's this blimp? Your mother. Your mother. Blim, 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 blim. Okay. So there's a lot of rumors and AIs going around of Nolan Wells. I'm not a spiritual guide. I'm a spiritual advisor. I don't even know what you're talking about. It's a third of your size. Oh, wow. Do you feel like a big, strong man? I have a portal. You don't. You jealous. You want to be a girl? Is that the problem? You wanted to be a girl. Aw, look at the little demons coming to say hello. Open file. What is this? Oh. So this is Now, I've seen two versions of this, okay? Hold on.
Sisters come out and spoken to TMZ definitively. I believe Katie or some.
So, I heard two different versions of this. One is, oh, I eat those for breakfast, baby. I'm a big girl. Where you could hear the phone call from the boat, right? And you could hear the kids panicking in the background. But I heard another one where you could not hear it. So it's a little weird. Do you want to talk about Celeste first or Nolan? It's totally up to you guys. I mean, I got everything, damn near everything that could came out with Celeste, right? Somebody's like, you said it was a warehouse. Okay, and close enough. It was a dark place, you know? I'm a racist? Okay. Now we know you the troll. Y'all so weird. How you come on somebody's page you don't like? Can't relate. Y'all must be really bored and lonely. No life at all. I think a lot of people said Nolan first. Yeah, well, it was like a dark, like musty, like, you know, like the walls feel cold. I like wearing so what? I got that she was pregnant. I got that she was cut up. What else? I got that there was 5 people.
Hey guys,
So this is a phone call. So, all right, I did 2 channeling sessions for Nolan, right? I love you too. The first one was very detailed, but it was like straight to the point. The second one, I just tried to stay in the moment a little bit longer and just try to look around as he was showing me the same stuff over and over. And I got that it happened after 4:30. And I think, oh, I didn't send that to myself. That's still on my phone. I believe I saw the timeline that they left after the first session. I saw a timeline of at 4:30, and they didn't get back to 5:43 or something like that. So that definitely gives that 45-minute part that I saw an actual relevance. I saw the boat stopping and starting. They had boat problems, right? But let's listen to this.
listen, there's a new update in the Nolan Wells case. The cover-up seems spoken to with the grand her Nolan, an amazing. They also, however, is it a boat thing? All the catching killers, those Jews. What catch a story evidence, right? And you just because, but has anybody
Where is
considered?
it?
It's assumed in the little they might look. He was like Barnacle Man, and then he can't make. Cannot let we stay quiet.
That's not it. Shoot. Hold on. I must have downloaded the wrong one. It's all right. Give me one more moment. So there are pictures going around. Let me open this one first. The picture, and I'll show you the picture. It has 1, 2. Hold on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on it. So that means Nolan was already not on this boat. I'm not sure why I see a string attached to it. Now people are saying they see Nolan, but I do not. So I'm going to show you real quick. Hold on. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Yeah. Okay. It's clearly a white person. Hold on. It looks like he might be sitting next to somebody, a leg here. 1, 2, 3, 4. People think this is Nolan. I do not. That is clearly a white man. 5, 6, 7. Here's that string. And if you look at this boat, that is big. And wasn't that in my first drawing? And it's very close to the water, which makes me feel like if they were stopping, starting, the water would splash in there. You know what I'm saying? In the phone call, that's what I'm trying to find you guys now, the phone call. I believe this was as Nolan was literally drowning. Hold on. 1 second. I know I sent it to myself, but maybe I sent the wrong thing. I don't know. Let's try this one. Oops, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, I saw no life jackets. Now, I don't know. I don't know if that is a person or not. I saw like a leg up. You know how I'm sitting right now? My leg's kind of like up facing this way. That's what it felt like.
Hey, babes.
That was my second session. Damn, I didn't download the video. I thought I did. I'm so sorry. That was the whole reason why I wanted to come on here. I wanted you guys to hear it. But it sounds like Nolan, and then a girl says, "Oh my God." Like, I feel like he was already in the water, right, when they called, and he was already struggling, right? In the second session, I said that at the end, I felt like when they called, that they basically were like, "No, don't say that. Say it's taking on water," you know? Like, somebody wanted to call for help, and instead of calling for help for Nolan, they made it about the boat, and then the boat was fine. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, I don't care what AI says, honey. But also, in the phone call, you could hear like somebody say Nolan, and then somebody says, "Oh my God," and then it sounds like something like, "Is he dead?" Because he went under and he never came back up. And I think that's when they super panicked. But somebody on the boat, there must be like ahead of the boat, right? Where they're basically saying, "No, don't say that part. Don't talk about that. We'll get in trouble for that. Just say we're taking on water," you know. I clearly see somebody else's leg in that picture. Let me blow it up. Yeah, there's clearly somebody sitting right next to him. Looks like a girl. Just by the way she's sitting. Hold on. I'll show you. So you have him sitting here. You can see somebody else's back right here. Shorts or dress or something. Her leg. Her other leg. His leg. His other leg. Okay. Now people are saying this is Nolan and Nolan's neck. Probably just a bag. See how she got her leg? She got her leg bent behind her, kind of like how I was just sitting. There's definitely somebody else right here, so I don't know what AI is talking about. Okay. But yeah, I really wanted to go over that, but it's not there. I must have sent the wrong thing, and because it's in my phone, I don't. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can pull it up somewhere. TikTok. Let's go to TikTok. I wonder if I could search it. I don't know. I don't use TikTok on here. What can I put? Boat. What would that be called? Nolan Wells boat call, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. No one is next to him? Okay. Okay. I see it. Okay. Here's one. Nolan. Is he dead? Hold on. It's going fast. Can we put it slower? Let's try to put it slower. Speed. Here we go. Let's go back. Now, mind you, this is. I don't know. Let's also pull up. Hold on. Let's see what time they called. What time did Nolan. Fake ass friends. Call the boat. So, let's see if that lines up. Oh, guess what time they called? The same time they left, right? Roughly 4:30 that they called. Wait. The boat departed Horn Lake around 4:31 and was towed back. No, it wasn't. They never freaking came to tow it. So that's a lie. That's a lie. I want to find out what time this phone call was done. And I saw two different, yeah, because there was girls on there. I saw two different interviews. I didn't watch all of them through. I thought maybe we could do that together because I don't watch documentaries. I like watching interviews because I could read the person like crazy. So I thought maybe we could do that together. And then I could just tell you live, like, where I see something about an island over here. I'm gonna rewind that in a minute. So yeah, I think I want to do that with you guys because I already caught a few discrepancies and I didn't even watch the whole thing of either one. Immediately I was like, oh, what is happening? One says, oh, we said get on the boat, and then the next was like, and then he's like switched it and was like, oh, the last time we saw him he was over there, but you were just saying get on the boat, which means he would be in the water with you going to the boat. It was just weird. I don't remember exactly, but that's why I want to do it live with you guys as well. So let's listen to this. It's on an island over here, over there. But I don't know what. But I don't know what it is. Maybe. No, Lynn. Is he dead? No, Lynn. What the fuck? Oh my god. Nolan. Hold on, let me go back. Nolan. Nolan. Don't doff? What? Hold on. What do you hear? Nolan, don't doff. No, this isn't a spirit box. This is their phone call when they called for help. In the water. They're saying they hear Nolan don't die, but I don't hear that. Starting to panic, yeah. And they're in the water at this point. Yeah, I don't hear die. I heard Nolan don't duh. Like duh, and not die. Again. Tell it. I don't know. Let's keep going though. I don't hear the I in it. Die. I hear dozed off or dove off.
Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey,
I heard bruh.
where's West Peppercorn and
What the fuck was that? Sounded like my voice. That was weird.
West Peppercorn and our village phone stopped working. We're thinking. Can y'all?
They sound drunk. And they're thinking. Sound like Trails off. Yeah.
Please come. We have a membership.
Over. Of course. How far is the word coming?
Official.
Over. Of course. How far is the word coming up, sir?
Nolan, come up. They hear wake up. I hear Nolan, come up. Come the fuck up. Listen. Like he went under. He didn't come back up.
Official.
Over. Of course. How far?
Nolan, come up. I heard the cup. I heard the cup. Listen.
Official.
Over. Of course. How far is the word coming up, sir?
Come the fuck up. Like he went under. He never came back up. Hi, my mama. Hi. What do you guys hear? Nolan dove off. And then maybe it could have been dove off. And let's go back. Yeah, you drowned. I've been saying that. Is he dead? He probably went down and never came back up for a minute now after they called because she didn't come back up. And they're yelling to him, come on, Nolan. Because it started out as a sick game. They're drunk. You could hear it in their voice. I said that. And it was a game to them. Why are they holding his throat and lungs? That's what they're trying to, the first autopsy people is so that they can continue testing on it. Give them time. Give them time. They're not keeping it.
Detail assistant, Vicky.
Nolan dove off. It could be dove off.
Detail assistant.
Tell her. It's not Nolan. That says tell her something. Tell her don't something. Tell it. Don't Dolph. I don't know.
Detail assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're in the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all?
But that goes identical with what I saw in both readings. Now, I posted that other reading at like 3:30 a.m. on the 26th, and this came out yesterday. Wait, was it the 26th? I don't know. What's today? It's the 25th. No, I posted it like 2 days ago. So like the 23rd, maybe? Nolan dove off. I don't hear Nolan no more. I hear Tell It. I hear Nolan there. Tell It dove off. Tell It dove off. But in my second reading, that's what I saw. I saw like when they called, that's when it actually happened. And somebody wanted to tell, and they stopped that person from telling. I know. You hear tell her he jumped off. Oh my God, let me hear that. Oh my God, tell her he jumped off. And they're like, no. Tell her to fill it up with water instead. Wow. Because they had him chasing the stupid ass boat.
Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're in the west
Clearly drunk.
tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
Official.
Over, of course. How far?
Nolan, wake up. That's what they hear. That's what they're writing on the screen of what they hear. But that's not what I heard. I heard Nolan come up. Watch. Listen for the k in it. It's like Nolan is faster, and then it's come up.
Membership.
Official.
All right, of course. How far is the word coming up, sir?
Come the fuck up. That's what I hear. Come the fuck up. Like he went down. And he wasn't supposed to go down. I think they're drunk. Come up. That's what I heard. Come up. It was a k in there. I listened to really messed up audio all day for 9 years straight. Like, this is my thing, you know? Really clearly, come the fuck up. That's exactly what I heard. Like, he went under that fucking water, and when he didn't come up, they panicked. Because, oh, shoot. Yeah, he said he don't drink. But that could mean, like, I don't drink to get drunk. He might have had a sip or two. And even if he did not have any alcohol that day, when a body dies and is in water, like a lake with the microcrials or whatever you call them, that produces really fast ethanol. We went over that before, but I took that live down because people are just a little slow. It's very messed up. Very. Yeah, I don't hear the please don't die. I don't hear that at all. He's dead. Nolan. Oh my God. Tell her jumped off. That's what I hear, yeah. I definitely heard the tell her, but now I could hear the jump off. Something. What the fuck was that? Can somebody rewind? Did y'all hear that? What was that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Something just like snapped or popped over here, but there's nothing over here to snap or pop. What the fuck was that? Do y'all hear that? Did y'all, anybody else hear that? I don't see anything on the floor. I don't know what that was. There's nothing on the floor. You heard it? Stop it. I don't know. It was like, there's nothing on the floor. Yikes. For real. Y'all all heard it? I don't know what that was. There's nothing here. I didn't move anything. I'm right here. That was over that way. It was like two sounds, a snap and then a pop. Always, always. They just want to be heard, guys. They want their truth out, that's all. Once the truth is out, they'll leave us alone. Kanika did it to the whole world. Everybody felt that pull that had any discernment. Everybody felt that pull. Everybody. Who else? Gabby Petito. Everybody felt that pull that had discernment, you know? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. I don't know. I just pulled it up on TikTok. So this is okay, so what happened was, this is what I heard. I don't know if this is true. That the mother of one of the kids on the boat released, the judge lady, released, thank you, the audio from the boat call. And this was in the background of it. But I clearly hear... Hold on, let me hear that part again. Nolan. Something about pick up. Go back. Hold on. I want to hear it again. Oh, it's so hard to tell. I wonder if I could put it in my studio software just to like clean it up. A girl clearly says, is he dead? Nolan clearly heard that, right? Wait. I just heard something over here now. Girl, why you scare me? Oh my God, it's my dog. That it wasn't my dog before. She just came in. Come in. I got a little puppy door because my other dog is scared of fireworks and she ate my door. I'm sorry, she scared the crap out of me. Hold on. The girl clearly says, is he dead? Because he's under the water. You ain't come back up. Hey, baby. So, Sassy has a lump on her head now. Some type of mass. And another different type of mass under her on her stomach. I've had her for 14 years. So, I don't know. Looks a little bigger than yesterday. I don't know what to do. Probably take her to the vet. I'm not sure. At this point, I feel like he went under. He never comes back up. Like it just happened. Somebody panicked and called for help. And then the other people on there, that's what I said in the video 2 days ago before this was released. Watch that video. I woke up at like 3 o'clock. I couldn't get back to sleep. He was on my mind heavy. I just could not sleep. I was like, damn, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. Hi, honey, are you okay? I got up. I was like, he wants me to do another session. I feel it. I went to my kitchen table. I'm not in my office. I'm at my kitchen table. I press record. I look at the camera because, not the camera, the clock, because I knew it was like 3:30. And I went to tell you guys the time. I looked at the camera, the clock, and it said 3:33. I was like, oh, shoot. You don't feel good, mommy's baby? No. Mommy love you. Mommy love you. Thank you for choosing me to be your mommy. Thank you. Hey, poor girl. Oh, you got something stuck in your eye. What the heck? Ugh. I don't have a scissors in here. Oh, I'm sorry. I got it out. You okay? I'm sorry. Yeah. She was up and saw my live. Yeah, but when she sent this out to people, she didn't realize we could hear the background, and she just buried her kid. Good, because they all deserve jail time. And is there anybody else in here that does not trust that Javon person? I don't trust him. I don't trust none of them people on that boat. None of them. First, didn't they say they didn't know a Katie? Now they're like, and my buddy. But Nolan. I thought Nolan was your buddy too. Why didn't you refer to Nolan as your buddy? Your friend. Huh? I'm gonna have to go, oh, what's the matter? This eye hurt? My baby's not feeling good. I don't trust none of them either. I don't trust anybody. Period. You gotta earn that. Trust ain't given, it's earned. People forget that part. Mommy got you. No, I love interviews. Ooh, girl. I love interviews. I hate documentaries. I love interviews because I can read them like a book. So I want to do both interviews where we watch it together, or at least listen to it together so I don't get a copyright. And I'm going to tell you everything I peep. I'm going to take notes like I did on Gypsy Rose. I'm good at that part. Hi. You don't trust any of them either? Thank you. I love her too. I think she's getting old now. I've had her for 14 years. I got her at 6 weeks old. She's 14 now. In people years. Was anybody pregnant? What? With Celeste? Not Nolan. Yeah, Nolan was pregnant. Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit if something happens to her. I'm gonna lose my mind, like for real. I'm not ready for that day. Do you think the girl on the boat starts snitching? I don't know who the girl on the boats are. When I did my readings, I couldn't see anybody. I could just feel them around me. Did he have a girlfriend? I don't think so. She's very spoiled. I even bought her a castle, and she had the nerve not to even use it. She didn't like it. Mommy, love you, Sass. She never lets me touch her paws. Are you not feeling good, baby? Oh, come here. Come here. Yeah, I found 2 lumps on her, so I'm not sure what to do. Thank you. Do I think Nolan will get justice? I don't trust. I believe money talks and bullshit walks. What's the matter with your eye? You keep rubbing it. What happened? Let me see. So, I don't know. You understand? Yeah. I'm gonna have to schedule her an appointment. I just seen it yesterday. So maybe Monday. But yeah, I really believe that money talks in this country. Status talks in this country. Okay, I will. Well, they weren't thinking it was going to be traced. They weren't thinking that. Nolan was trying to get to the boat because his stuff was on, his property was on the boat. They made it into some type of game or like tournament. Show us your strength. Come on, catch the boat. And they're jumping up and down and the water's coming in. The boat, if you look at the boat, hold on, let's go back. Hold on. It's only like this far away from the water. Hold on. I have a lot of stuff open in here. Here. Blow it up for you. Look at the back of the boat. Sassy, Mama gonna put you down? She's like, no, you're not. That's what you thought. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. You know what, Sassy, sit in Mommy's chair for a second. Sit right here. Don't fall. Look at the back of the boat. If they hooting and hollering, the water's coming in instantly. Instantly coming in. You see how far that is? I'm not getting on that boat. I got a boat, but I ain't getting on that boat. Heck no. I don't do water. Water's scary. Water terrifies me. I'm a Pisces. I love pools, but I ain't getting into that water. Hell no. How low it is. Exactly. So if you're like, oh, come on, Nolan, come on, you can do it, you can do it. And they're jumping up and down and bouncing and hooting and hollering drunk, as we hear, it's going there. Of course it's going to get water in it. And your boat's little. It shouldn't even be a boat. You know? You a Pisces too? Yeah, I ain't doing no water. I love water. I need water in my life. But a pool. This is the pool we're manifesting. I got the above ground pool right now. Think about the officer Tatum is saying, I don't know. I'm not following the case. I don't know what officer. Where is it? I lost it. I don't know what the officer's saying. Now, can I be honest? Nancy Grace brings a lot of attention to cases, which is great, but she annoys me. She freaking annoys me. She annoys me. It's like she's like she's pressing, which is good. I like that part. But what I don't like is like she always has this weird arrogance with it. I'm not for that. People said that one was there was something else I downloaded. What was that saying?
Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the word coming up, sir?
See, get the fuck up. Like, come the fuck up or get the fuck up. What's the matter, mommy's baby?
We're going. We're
This is a different one.
thinking. Can y'all please come?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, she's like trying to push this narrative, like it's no possible way that could be lividity on the back of his neck. But I have cases here. Let me see if I can pull them up again. That they had the same exact markings. Hold on, I'll show you that next. And what it means is lividity is like, okay, blood pooling, right? But since you're in the water, right? And if his neck is down like this, like my reading, crazy, is this would be the highest point. So the water, you know, gravity and all that, it would rise to that point. She says, oh, why ain't it anywhere else? Because that's his highest point. His arms are floating down. It's not going to go in his fingers. It's going to ride up and go right here. You know what I'm saying? So, wait, let me see if I can post them up. I just want like one case. Not all drowning victims. Come on. What's the matter, baby? What's bothering your face? What's bothering you, baby? Thinking that the next one. See, I got a different one. I don't have. This is Copilot. I don't like Copilot. I have a different one on my phone. That's the one I usually use. Hold on. Who being aggressive to Eileen? Say who the what? What? What happened? I missed it. Someone died that she knew? Me? Yeah. My ex-fiance died. He was murdered. Can you hold on? Setting up microphone. Microphone device was not found. Well, I have a mic set up. About what? What happened? Hold on. Is it possible? All right, so I just put in, this is Copilot. I don't like Copilot. I don't use Copilot. I really don't use this computer other for music and trademarks and shit. But it says, I put, is it possible to drown and have blood pooling at the base of your skull from gravity? Yes. It is possible for blood to pool at the base of your skull from gravity, but it would only occur in a specific context after death, right? So if he drowned, then it would happen, right? So it says when a person dies, the heart stops pumping blood. And gravity causes the blood, he kept saying up, it was like up to the highest point. That's what he kept saying. When a person dies, the heart stops pumping blood, and gravity causes blood to settle in the lower extremities of the body. This is called livor mortis, post-mortem lividity, or post-mortem hypostasis. In a supine, laying down position, blood can pool in the neck, chest, and especially the base of the skull and lower face. Yeah, but I want to know, like, specifically for drowning. In a living person, gravity alone does not cause blood pooling. Hold on. Sassy, you got me itching with your hair. So while you can't drown in the sense of drowning underwater and have blood pooling at the base of the skull from gravity in a dead body laying down, the gravity would cause the pool to... No, that's not. I need like a... Hold on. 1 second. I want something where I could question their questions. So, hold on. Let me just do that. I got you. I don't want co-pilot. Why do they keep giving me that co-pilot stuff? You know what? Let's go to ChatGPT. Can you hear me? Turn microphone on. Okay. Alright. Can you hear me? Damn it. Turn microphone on. Okay. Use voice. Can you hear me? Why does the mic keep going up? My mic is plugged up. I don't get it. Alright, whatever. I'll just type it. Question. If someone drowns and is in water, what was it, 2 days? 2 days, would blood pooling happen at base of skull? Let's see what chat say. You tipsy? Wait. Yes, livor mortis, also called as post-mortem lividity or blood pooling, can still occur in someone who drowned and remained in the water for 2 days, but the pattern depends on several factors. Blood pooling happens because after the heart stops, we know that gravity causes the blood to settle in the lowest parts, right? But if the body is floated or changed positions in the water, the lividity pattern can be altered or more difficult to interpret. Hold on. Would the water and gravity pull it to the base of the skull if floating? Let's see what he's at. No, I know he's not always correct, but that's why I'm questioning his answers. The key factor is the body's orientation relative to gravity, not simply that it's in the water. If a body is floating, gravity still acts on the blood. Water supports the body, but it does not cancel gravity. If the back of the head, base of the skull, is at the lowest part for many hours, lividity can develop there. So he's saying if the body is face down, which is common, in floating positions in fresh water. Lividity is most likely to develop in the front of the face. But it's not. What kind of water was that? Where were they? Was that salt water? Hold on. What about salt water? Thank you. Hi. Salt. Salt water doesn't fundamentally change where lividity occurs. Gravity is still a determined factor. However, the salt water can affect how the body changes over time. Lividity still develops because of gravity. If the body is face down, the blood tends to pool to the front of the body. What if his chin, because that's how I saw it, chin was to his chest? Could blood pooling go to back of the neck and skull? That's what it said. My highest point. Yes, it's possible. But it would depend on the actual position of the body over time. Not just the chin being tucked. If a person's chin is resting on their chest, like that, the position of the head and neck changes, but gravity still pulls the blood to the lowest parts of the body. So maybe he went upside down. He's saying to me his highest point. But what if his highest point was upside down? I don't know. If the back of the neck and lower back of the head, because I looked it up before and they were like, yeah, actually in many cases they get that mark back here in drowning cases. Let me tell them that part. I looked up yesterday. Hold on. Yesterday that a lot of drowning victims. When I heard Nancy say that, I was like, oh my god. Victims. I looked up yesterday. Oops. Hold on. You right, Sassy? A lot of drowning victims get that discoloration in the back of the neck / skull. I'll just put neck. There's some truth to what you found. But it's important to distinguish reported observations from the findings. It was autopsy, stupid. This is why I don't do ChatGPT, because I be cursing them out. Stop. I have it on my phone. What happened? I ain't know you don't feel good. I can see it in your eyes, baby. I see it, baby. I see it. That makes sense. Autopsy photographs and reports can certainly show discoloration of the back of the neck or base of the skull in some drowning cases. Its important point is why it's there. Seeing that pattern in multiple autopsies doesn't necessarily mean it's drowning specific finding. It's a drowning specific finding. There are a few reasons you may notice it repeatedly. Lividity. If the body remains in a position where the back of the neck was a dependent area, blood can settle there after death. Immersion, which don't make sense, because if something's touching you, I saw it on Dee Dee Blanchard's. All the places there was something touching her, it was white. And where it wasn't touching her, it was red. So he's backwards. Consider there after death. Immersion change. Water and decomposition can change color, skin color, and make discoloration more noticeable. recovery positions. Bodies are often recovered and transported in similar positions, which can influence how lividity appears. So, I believe he was found face down. So, if he was found face down, washed up on land, is the discoloration supposed to be at neck? Let's do that. Oh, my girl. Mommy's baby. She's just a baby. She's just a baby. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what I saw. Not necessarily. So it's not from him washing up. I'm telling you, it happened in the water. It's not a bruise. It's just discoloration right there, right? It's like, nothing's broken. There's no fractures. There's no black and blue. There's no torn skin. There's no cuts on his body, right? Besides whatever they cut. And what he showed me was like this, and he was floating like this, but he was under the water. His arms were kind of like a robot, like I don't know, you can see me, but you see me, right? Like that, in the water, like this. And he kept like showing me like right here, right there, as if that was where, like, the highest point. That's what he was saying, the highest point. I can only tell you what I saw and what he said. The highest point was his back of his neck. I don't think he was ever on the boat. Meaning, look, going back. I don't think he was going back. I feel like he was always in the water trying to catch up to the boat, and they kept stopping, kept starting, kept stopping, kept starting, and that's why it shut the fuck off, you know? It could be sunburn, but I highly doubt that. I don't believe that one. Well, I don't think they, like, killed him. I think they were doing a stupid drunk game with him, trying to prove your masculinity, prove your athleticism, show me you can swim, come on, you can do it, and then he just never came back up. Meaning, they did it. Because he wouldn't have been doing that if they would have let him on the fucking boat in the first place. No, I don't believe it's... Oh, she's gonna be itchy. And she's hypoallergenic. I don't feel like it was sunburn, none of that. No. I don't believe it was a hit to the head because it was too straight across. I died at 17 because I was hitting the head with a baseball bat. The lump was this far off my head, like this. And it had curvature to it because when they swung something, it went across my head from here. Okay, from here to here. It was this long, this high. It was like that. Okay? And it was like, no, it was like from here to here. I try not to touch that spot, but it was like that. And because it was a person swinging it, it had curvature. This was way too straight. Way too straight. It's hard to swim in the ocean. It was nighttime, so the tide was probably coming in. You got them jumping on a boat, putting water into their own boat because they're you know, oh, come on, you could do it, like that. You can't do it. You know, acting a fool, being drunk. And I told you, it went on for like 45 minutes. And then after I said that, it came out that their timeline. Let's look that up. I wonder if chat will have that. Nolan, I spelled that wrong, sorry. Nolan Wells. I have it on my phone. Nolan Wells. What was that called? What would you call that? The time. It's not missing. Guys, his organs aren't missing. They have it. They're still testing. They want to make sure they have everything right. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. Like, I get, like, the forensics, like, point of view is like, I see how she could say, you know, he drowned, but I do not see how she could feel or tell if this was intentional or not. Like, you're not the police. Let the police do their investigation. You understand? Hold on. Nolan Wells timestamps? What is that called? Timeline. From 4:31. Let's see if he pulls anything up. I don't care if people write in all caps. It's easier for me to read. I have 2 traumatic brain injuries. I have that one because it broke my skull, but I also have this one, and this one broke my skull, and it was like this. And then this whole side of my face was like black for months. And yeah. Hold on. So, he did give me. Hold on. Give me full timeline from morning on. Okay. So that's gonna be itchy. I know he did, Joy. I know. So did Kendrick Johnson. I'm gonna say his name every time too. All right. Nolan had dinner. Okay. July 4th. The boat carrying Nolan departed from. Here, let me get a pen and a paper. Hold on. I do my own hair. I don't let nobody play in my hair. I make my own hair too. Huh? Hold on. So 9:56, the boat carrying Nolan departed from the private dock, right? The boat arrived at 11:14. All right, we're going to do something with that. And then this is fishy. It's saying at 2:30, one of his friends later claimed that Nolan told him he planned on leaving around that time. I don't believe that. Because they all left at 4:30, right? Then it says Nolan was last seen around 3 p.m. How? If that boy just did a interview saying they were leaving, on the boat leaving, saying, oh, you better get on, that was 4:30. Hello. Clock that. 4 o'clock, a teen on the boat called Cito. How they call Cito if they wasn't even on the water yet? Lies. 4:31, GPS shows boat departed Horn Lake. GPS release later indicates Nolan was not on the boat when it left. How is GPS going to say if Nolan was on the boat? People stupid. And it reached back, so 4:30 to 5:52. All right, hold on. So, hold on. How many minutes is 56 to 11:14, because I ain't doing the math right this second. I heard 2 boats, but 78 minutes. Okay. How many minutes Okay. So that's 60. Hold on. So it took 1 hour and 18 minutes to get there, and then allegedly they left at 4:30, and they're saying it took an hour and 22 minutes to get back. But how did it take 1 hour 18 minutes to get there? No problems, just straight drive there, boat ride there. See, this is not making sense to me. But from 4:30 all the way to 5:52. You had trouble, and you were saying, Nolan, come on, but you didn't see him since 3 o'clock, right? And the same basic time frames. Does it make sense to you? What? I don't think so. I don't think he hit his head. I think he just drowned. I think he was tired. I think he just went under and it was silent. Drowning isn't loud. They were driving faster to get there. But if they also had trouble with their boat, it only took 4 extra minutes, or was that just a diversion? I don't get it. And the boat never even helped them. He didn't leave. He didn't leave. Listen to this. Is he dead? Nolan, get up. It sounds like he's telling him, get up, like up out the water. Oh my God. Nolan jumped off. Or, wait. Tell her jumped off. Tell her jumped off. And before this came out yesterday. I did that video. Let me pull up my account, my YouTube. And view your channel. I posted that video 2 days ago. I don't want to watch it. I want the timestamps. It was 3:30 in the morning, 3:33 in the morning, and description more. July 23rd at 3:33 in the morning. Especially in Mississippi. Yeah, they just found last year a slave. What do you call that? People in slavery, active slavery in Mississippi. Mississippi is known for sundown towns. Do you know what that is? If a white person there catches you there in their sundown towns after dark, after sundown, plantation, yes, they kill you. It's crazy. Discussing plantation, that's what I meant. So I posted this. Hold on. All right, let me try to get to the part. Because I feel like it was after I was done channeling that I said it. Still channeling.
Leads to the neck. Blood pooling?
Blood pooling.
Blood pooling. We've looked at a lot of blood pooling.
Yes.
I haven't really seen it in water. But if his body
This
is
was
in
Nolan
water,
Wells first. Don't that look like the boat and the seat in the middle?
the water
And look, that looks almost exactly the height.
can rise to the height.
This was the first one I did.
Cynthia, you okay?
Hold on. I'm just trying to get to the...
Off the boat and they wait. And it gets close and they turn it back on and come on, you could do it. Show it to us. Show us what you got.
Listen.
I wonder if that's blood pooling in the back of his neck. Because I already explained in that video that I was hit with an object,
And it
a
has
baseball
curvature.
bat, in the back of my head. And it wasn't
Hold on.
straight across the lower back of my neck. It started above that, and it was diagonal.
Yep.
It had angles to it because when somebody swings, there's angles. It wasn't just a straight mark. And it instantly bubbled up like this big,
Yeah.
right? And about this long. I would say about 6 inches across, probably about 6 inches high, and maybe 4. But still, big
Still
marks,
big.
right? I don't believe
Listen to
anybody hit him.
This is the
I
next part.
believe.
Not the propeller, no. Would have had some type of curvature on
This
the
is
propeller.
a drowning.
I could show you a propeller.
He showed me exactly everything. Again, the same exact way. I did see another view. He did give me an extra piece where his phone, I feel like it was like either on top of a,
Like
I
in the
want to say like a
picture.
cooler.
Look.
Like a cooler. Maybe they had like a cooler or like a box, like a dry box for all their electronics.
Yeah, it's right here in the middle. Now that I have a picture of the actual boat, it's right here in the middle.
I also,
Hold on.
he said the drowning was silent. So a lot of people think drowning is loud. Help me, help me. But if you can scream and you can breathe, then technically you're not drowning.
Boom. Listen.
He was drowning. He cramped up. He went under. He couldn't get back up. He inhaled the water. I see him floating down, sinking down, like this.
Listen.
The highest point of his body be right here. The blood traveled up
From the water,
the loss of gravity. It went up.
instead of sinking, it went up with the flow of the water. West Virginia.
I'm sticking
would
with
also
what
have
he's
gas.
showing me. He wasn't in a fight with them. Not a physical one. Maybe
No.
a spiritual battle.
Uh-huh.
But this wasn't a physical fight. I heard somebody say he was lynched, and I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with people? Anybody that we've seen that was lynched was still on the tree.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Nobody lynched him and then dropped him in
No, he died around 4:30.
whatever that's called, the lake. I let them know, Nolan. Can I go to bed now? I'm very tired.
There's another part. Hold on.
I'm gonna wait for the second autopsy to come out. I know he drowned. I know he wasn't at no pool party.
Right.
I know he wasn't beaten.
No.
That's not what happened. He drowned. What's gonna be hard is proving why he drowned.
Yes, that's the part.
Unfortunately, I feel like they can totally get off.
Yeah. Caps don't bother me, guys.
I do know for a fact that Mississippi has sundown towns.
Uh-huh.
They recently found a plantation that was still running in Mississippi.
Yeah, that's just
Um,
overboard, baby. No.
I do not believe this was a ritual. It wasn't known. Do I believe it was a sacrifice? I believe any
This part.
time a person is murdered, technically it is a sacrifice being
Yeah.
made because there's blood being spilled for somebody else's reasonings, right? But this wasn't like an Illuminati. It wasn't that.
Yeah. Caps don't bother me, guys. It helps me to see.
This was jealousy. This was
I'm looking for this
show us
part.
what you got. Ego. That's what I mean. Ego. This was. I feel like they always felt like he was better at everything. Whoever they are, I actually can't see who they are on the boat. I know there's a lot of people on the boat, but I can't see anybody. I can't like see their faces. I could feel them around me.
Where did I talk about it? Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on. I gotta find it. So I say in this video somewhere, I don't know because I was channeling, so I don't know when I said it, but I know I said it where basically I felt like I said around the phone call is when it happens. So let's see if we can do this.
Just trying to see.
2 times speed, maybe.
Marcus.
Playback speed. Let's just start from the beginning. Fuck it. And on quick speed.
Some people said, yeah, maybe it's from, the first time the thing they hold the makeup or they do the autopsy. Some people said maybe it's the helmet. And I just feel like he's telling me instead of guessing, just channel. And I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to do one channeling session for him and wait till everything comes out. I just have a piece of paper here. I'm not in my room. I'm in my dining room at the moment. Everybody's sleeping. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I have a big day tomorrow. I have a lot to do early in the morning. And here I am. So I'm just going to write his name.
While that plays, I'll look up something for you. Hold on.
This is just a manual. Alright. Open gold paper. Oh, Rose. Is it the beach again? The sand. The water meeting the sand. It's a lot of people. It's hard. So far, everything that he showed me in the first one.
I'm just skipping through real quick.
He's not on the boat. He's behind it. He's swimming. This is a test.
Test.
Show your strength.
So show your
That's
strength. That boy, when he did that interview,
It's taking
he
forever.
looked like he's
It
seen a
almost feels like
ghost.
he's
He
swimming in the
looked
same
so
spot.
shocked. His eyes were like,
Over and over.
you
They
see that
didn't explain
one?
movement after a certain point. There's gotta be from the current.
I know I talk about the boat.
There's
so-
a reason the top creators in your niche aren't posting anymore. They quietly started.
His phone's definitely on that boat. It's like, it's not a table, but it almost makes me feel like not a counter. Maybe like on top of like something like a flat surface, like a counter. Or maybe that's like a cooler. I tried to just look from a different perspective for a second. From on the boat instead of from behind.
I'm just trying to get to the part where I talk about the phone call.
This has been a long time. I'm telling you, it's like 30,
Before,
45,
this was
45 minutes. Like
before
30 to 45 minutes.
The mother released that footage we were just listening
If they
to.
left, what time did they say they left? 4:30. It's already 5 o'clock to 5:15. He's cramping. The waves are too much. It's the boat. He stops it, he starts it, he stops it, he starts it, he stops it, he starts it. At least 4 to 5 times that I can see. There's waves from the boat, there's waves from the actual current, there's a current, there's an undertow. He's cramping. It happens fast. Drowning is silent. He goes under. This is where I stopped before, but I'm gonna stay with it. Because I want to see if he hits his head. I want to see what that mark is. Oh. No. 5. I kept showing the back of my neck. And saying he was like this, he was like this. I see that. His head makes me feel he inhaled the water. He definitely inhaled the water. Because if he would have held his breath, he would have floated a bit. Oh my god. See him sit down. I don't know how long it's been. Like this, chin to chest. Just trying to see.
I'm just trying to find that one part. If you guys can find it faster than me, help me out. Please don't lie. Nobody gave him CPR. Please don't lie on my channel.
To a day and a half that he's just in this position. And I feel like the current's taking him back and forth. I feel like the next significant time, possibly, the second day, is when his body, it's not in that position anymore. Maybe, the rigor mortis gave out. I don't know. But I don't think he had rigor mortis right away. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he had this position.
No, he wasn't.
For
All
at least a
right,
day.
you're done.
Something changes by the next day.
That off.
And it's like he's a little more flexible. Maybe the current got rougher. What is the mark?
They didn't do a CPR. They left him in the water and took off. How did they do a CPR?
To the highest point.
I feel like we listened to this
What is it?
already. So when did I say it?
It's like this. The back of the neck.
So confused. Hi.
Hold on. I think this is.
I'm showing what I was drawing.
Gotta figure it out.
They didn't help him. They panicked and left.
Leads to the neck.
They left him. Instead of jumping in the
I
water
just
trying to
keep
find
seeing
him, they
this.
fucking left.
His arms are kind of like out. His neck
Exactly.
is down. The highest point be here. Blood pooling?
And I literally said, this is around the time. Hold on. I'm trying to find this part that I'm about to tell you. This is around the time when he goes under that they call for help. And they stop him. Whoever's calling, they stop him and tell him to say something different.
Blood pooling.
And this was
Blood
2
pooling.
days before the
I haven't
audio
seen
is
the word.
released. That's what we're looking for right now. I just don't know
If
exactly
it's
when
not
I
in the
said
word.
it because I was in the state of
The
channeling.
water. You rise. To the highest point. Sippy, okay?
Hold on.
I feel like it's. I'm so tired. I just need rest. He didn't show me nobody hitting him. He didn't show me nobody pushing him off a boat.
Right.
It almost made me feel like a drill. Like a
Drill, listen.
Like an exercise. Like a drill. Like, come on, you're almost here. And they turn off the boat and they wait.
We just
And
listened
it
to
gets
it. That's
close and
what
they
I'm
turn back on.
talking
Come on, you
about.
can do it. Show it to us. Show us what you got.
Did you hear that part though? Hold on 1 second. They said, have I heard the new background audio? That's what I'm talking about. I said this 2 days before that was released. Okay, that audio was released. But what I say in this video here, which was done on the 23rd at 3:33 in the morning, literally goes exactly with what was just released. And if you rewind to the beginning, you will hear what we hear. We hear tell her he jumped off. Hold on. I just want to go back a little bit because that was important. So listen.
It almost made me feel like a drill. Like an exercise. Like a drill. Like, come on, you're almost here. And they turn off the boat and they wait. And it gets close and they turn back on. Come on, you can do it. Show it to us. Show us
It
what you
wasn't
got.
911.
I wonder if that's blood pooling in the back of his neck. Because I already explained in that video that I was hit with an object, a baseball bat, in the back of my head. And it
It'll be
wasn't
hard.
straight across the lower back of my neck. It started above that, and it was diagonal. It had angles to it because when somebody swings, there's angles. It wasn't just a straight
Right.
mark.
So we
And
went. We
instantly,
listened to all this, so I can't
I don't
find
believe
it.
anybody hit him. I believe. I want to say like a cooler. Maybe that. He said drowning was silent. So a lot of people think drowning is loud. Help me, help me. But if you can scream and you can breathe, then technically you're not drowning. He was drowning. He cramped up. He went under. He couldn't get back up. He inhaled the water. I see him floating down.
It might
See
be
him
after
then,
this.
like this. The highest point of his body. Be right here. The blood traveled up from the loss of gravity. It went
I have
up.
a lot of discernment, baby. Hold on, commercial.
This
Gotta
is
pay
a
the
song
bills.
about a break.
Bills are getting expensive. Hold on. All right.
I'm sticking with what he's showing me.
Me
He wasn't in
too.
a fight with them. Not a physical one. Maybe a spiritual battle. But this wasn't a physical fight.
I think I say after this
I heard
sometimes.
somebody
So
say he was
hold on.
lynched. I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with people? Anybody that we've seen that was lynched was still on the tree. Unfortunately. Nobody lynched him and then dropped him in whatever that's called, the lake.
No, he wasn't hit.
I let them know, Nolan. Can I go to bed now?
He wasn't
I'm very
hit.
tired.
It's too straight across.
Can
I
wait for
told
the
you.
autopsy to
Hold
come out?
on.
I know we drowned. I know.
Because I'm trying to listen to this. But listen, when somebody gets hit in the back of the head, I was murdered at 17. I died. Gone. Whoop, straight up there, real quick, right? When somebody takes something and hits you, right? Right? It gives a curvature. It's not going to be straight across, especially down here. It's not going to be super duper straight. Okay, when I got hit, there was angles to it. This is how the wound was. It was from here all the way to here. From here up. So there's angles. This was way too straight, and it's not bruising. It's just discoloration, probably from being dead. You understand? Hold on. No. Don't be like my bad. Don't do that. No, I'm just saying. Too many people are already confused, though.
He wasn't at the pool party.
Too many rumors.
And
I
he
hate
wasn't
it.
beaten. So what happened? He drowned.
Hold on.
It's gonna be hard
Watch.
to prove why he drowned. Unfortunately. I feel
No,
like
my ex didn't do that. My ex did this one.
I do know for a fact that Mississippi has sundown towns. They recently found a plantation that was still running in Mississippi. I do not believe this was a ritual. It wasn't. I don't believe it was a sacrifice. I believe any time a person is murdered, technically it is a sacrifice being made because there's blood being spilled for somebody else's reasonings, right? But this wasn't like an Illuminati. It wasn't that. This was jealousy. This was show us what you got. Ego. That's what I mean. Ego. This was.
Can't
I
find
feel
it.
like
I
always
know.
fucking
I
kills better
said
at
this.
everything. Whoever they are, I actually can't see who they are on the boat. I know there's a lot of people on the boat, but I can't see anybody. I can't like see their faces. I can feel them around me.
Hold on. I'm trying to find it.
I hope it's not. So I'm waiting until all the autopsies, all the toxicologists, and then we can start.
So wait. If anybody can find the part in this video called Nolan Wells Last Channeling Session 3:33 a.m. If anybody can find the part where I spoke and said, I feel like it happens. Was it this video? I got 2 traumatic brain injuries, so hold on. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure it was this one because I don't have many Nolan videos. I only did like 2. I believe it was this video. And I say, I feel like it happened. It might have been a live. Let me see. Hold on. It's either this video or the live one I did. Let me see your channel. But if you guys can find the part where I said before this audio came out that I feel like when they called, I'm pretty sure it was that video. It ain't over. Yeah, because I have It Ain't Over, which I did 3 days ago. But I really thought it was this one that I said it. You know what? It might be this one. Oh, shoot. It might be this one. Hold on. If you guys can find it, I'll give you a free reading.
The private examiner's inability to see the lungs as a definitive claim that no water was there. The truth is that only the state medical examiner knows the condition of the lungs, and that data has not been made public yet. So if you want to go on my page and find something wrong, you will, especially if you don't know what you're looking for. Now, I have a theory. In my channeling session, I saw it from the shoreline to the outside water. Like it wasn't
When
far
I
away.
did the second channeling,
I saw him like swimming, trying to catch up.
I
Like a game of
still
cat and mouse.
saw
That was the
it.
word, game of cat and mouse. But they say
So basically what I said is what I'm asking you guys to help me find, but I'll probably find it in this one now that I'm thinking about it harder. I basically said that when they make that phone call for the boat help, right? That's when he's drowning. And somebody on that boat, I think it was this one now that Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's the end of this one. When they call, somebody is actually calling to get Nolan help, but somebody else stopped them and said, no, just say the boat's sinking because they were taking on water as well. So hold on. I did do a live, but I believe yeah, they all of them watched him drown. All of them watched him not come back up. And that's why that boy, he even said that. He said something, I seen a little clip of it. I haven't watched the full thing yet. I saw little pieces of the clip. I want to watch the whole thing with you guys because I love diving into interviews. I don't watch documentaries. I don't like those. I like interviews so I could see their expressions and their body language. But this ain't long. This is only 8 minutes. So let me listen here. This
He
might
has
be
clothes
it.
on. So maybe it didn't happen at exactly the shoreline because follow me.
It did though,
He's on the
because
boat
I
full of
channeled
clothes, right?
second
He's
time,
full of
and they
clothes.
showed me
They
the
put them off,
shoreline
right?
again.
He's struggling, right? It shows a massive 12 by
No, I
8
didn't say one person watched him drown. I
area
didn't say
of deep
that.
tissue was bruised. Hold on.
I didn't just say one person. There's 7 people on the boat. How did only one watch him drown? I didn't say that.
All right, this is 12 inches on his head and down his back. Oh, he's panicking. He's trying to get up. They're laughing at him, right? He goes under and he tries to come back up, and boom, he hits himself on the bottom.
I'm
of the boat.
theorizing, not
Turn
channeling.
off.
Theorizing,
The only
not
thing that called
channeling.
somebody was their boys. Although it came out that the boat people that they called never came to help them. So it says a massive 12 by 8 inch area of deep tissue bruising with no external cuts, no fractures, so no bones were broken. Points to a blunt, flat surface. If he was underwater panicking, trying to find the surface and forcefully slammed the back of his head and neck into the flat part of the boat hull, the swimming platform, or completely stationary.
I said there was many people around. There was many people around. And people were in my comments saying, so people saw him. I said, exactly. Exactly. Of course they seen him. Hold on.
Turned off the motor unit, okay? It would cause exactly this kind of deep internal bruising without tearing open the skin. So this happened in the water. He's panicking, the boat's here, he goes under, he comes back up, and boom. So,
Theorizing,
forensic pathologist
not
Dr.
channeling.
Michael Bannon publicly commented on these exact findings today. I didn't see it, I spoke up. He stated that the injury appears to be a minor superficial impact that could easily and innocently have happened simply from bumping into a boat or under the water.
His lungs aren't missing. The autopsy people have them.
This didn't happen at a pool party. They beat his ass. He has nothing on his face. Okay, he has one big mark from a flat surface, this big by this big. Okay, 8 inches. Oh, our boat turned off. Why did the boat turn off? Because Nolan hit the bottom of it.
Theorizing.
It's not over yet, okay, I stand with what the spirit showed me. I stand. He said he wasn't drinking. He might have had a can. He might have took a sip or two. He told me he wasn't drinking. Okay, to me, drinking is not a sip or two.
Fast forward is funny. Google.
No, they're doing.
Hold on.
So, like, I don't know, but he told me he wasn't. I stand by with what I was shown. Do I skip over details all the time? Sometimes things are just too traumatic. I don't want to see it. Right? I saw him struggle. I saw him go under, and I stopped. But now it's leaving one person went under and tried to come back up, hit himself, and then couldn't come back up. Turned the boat off. Boys call, hey, our boat turned off. We're taking on water, probably because of all the splashy stuff.
See, after he drowned, this is just theorizing. But I did a channeling session after this. This was 3 days ago. The second channeling was 2 days ago. And that's what I saw. And then yesterday, here comes the audio of the phone call. Listen to this again. I'm going to slow it down because I had it fast forward just so I could get through it. Playback speed. Where's normal? Okay. All right. Here we go. Hi.
But now it's leaning more towards he went under and tried to come back up, hit himself, and then couldn't come back up. Turned the boat off.
Still
Boys
possible.
call, hey, our boat turned off. We're taking on water, probably because of all the splashy stuff, you know. And
Theorizing, but literally came out in my next session. He could have hit his head. He could have been like panicking and hit the bottom of the boat. There is a very straight line in the middle of the bottom of the boat. Very straight line. Boom. Could have. Don't have to be. He could have just inhaled water because of how many waves they were making, right? Plus the regular waves of the ocean or wherever they're at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Could have ingested, went down, never came back up. Is he dead? He never came back up. Is he dead? Oh, tell her he jumped. You understand what I'm saying? They all need to be locked up, even the girls.
and it just sounds good if they're getting trouble. It could have even been somebody on the boat wanted to call for help for Nolan, right? But Somebody else on the boat was like, don't do that.
Clip that.
Just say we're taking on water. Just say our boat turned off because it wouldn't start right away, right? It could be all these things. I don't know.
Now, listen to that. 3 days later, is he dead? Nolan. Or, you know, it actually sounded like he said, no, he ain't. No, he ain't. What do you hear? You hear Nolan or no, he ain't? After the girl says he's dead? Listen. Tell her jumped off.
Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Panic.
Hey,
Bruh.
we're west tip of corn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
Alright, of course.
Nolan, hold on. Let's listen to that because this is what I hear. Nolan, get up. Like up out the water.
Can you all please come? We have a membership.
Alright, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
Get the fuck up. Like he went under and they're yelling at him to come back up. How can he come back up if he's drowning? They're drunk. They're drunk. It's their fault. They should have never been doing that to him.
Sir.
Did y'all hear that? Extremely intoxicated. My butt's taking the water. What? Ew. Ew. Get up. Come up. Get the fuck up. Yeah, that's what I heard. And in the beginning, I hear... He's dead. Nolan, get up. Hold on, wait. Let me go back. They hear, is he dead? I heard he's dead, like a question. And then they hear Nolan, but I don't hear Nolan. I hear... Hold on. I might actually hear Nolan. I hear something about pickup. Hold on. Get it. Pick up. Get it? Pick up.
Detail assistant.
Tell her jumped off. Look, listen.
Detail assistant, Vicky speaking.
Listen.
Detail
She said, oh my God. Because they're watching him drown. And he says, tell her on the phone, tell her jumped off. And they're probably like, no, tell her we're taking on water. Because now he's about to mention the water.
assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey,
See? I even thought I heard him say water. Hold on. It's very high.
Speaking. How can I help you?
hey, we're the west tip of
I didn't hear wake up. I didn't hear wake up. I didn't hear wake up.
corn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
Alright, of course. How far is the water coming up?
Nolan, get up. Get the fuck up. It ain't saying wake. When I slow it down, look, I listened to distorted audio for the last 9 years every single day. I got an ear for this shit, and all my babies can back me up. I got an ear for this. I heard Celeste Rivas Hernandez was pregnant, and she had an abortion. And everybody's like, Candace, you're disgusting. How filthy of you. And, oh, you know, you're trash and all this and this. And what just came out? Where's my apology? Oh, I don't hear that. It's not about what you hear. It's about what I'm hearing. I'm the conduit. Here. Oh, wait. No, I sped it up. I meant to slow it down. Okay. Let's go. We did this in the beginning, so if you guys want, you could just rewind it. Yeah, I know. The four or five DNAs said that. Said the dismemberment. I know. I'm not watching the Celeste trial. Like, I already saw what happened. I don't want to watch that again. That shit traumatized me, for real. Something about an island over there. A girl's mentioning an island over there. Did you hear that? Dropped off on an island over there. Hold on, wait. Dropped off an island over there. Did anybody else hear that? I didn't hear that before. Dropped off an island. Man, I think they were the fraternity of frat boys. Drowned off an island over there? Wait a minute. Wait. Can I boost the audio? Shit. I lost
Okay,
it.
so Kwame.
Wait! Here it is. All right. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Okay. Did you hear that? Hold on. It almost says, like, drop off and... hold on, wait. Hold on. Where's my headphones? Hold on. Will they come through the headphones? Hold on. I got an island over there. I got an island over there. Here, listen. I got an island over here. I got an island over here. Did you hear that? I got an island over here. Yeah, we found it already, babe. The next part is, did anybody else hear that? Listen, it's in the very beginning. Hold on, can I remove? I can't, not on here. Okay. And I don't know what the fuck was. Let me slow it down because it keeps messing up. All right. One more time. And I don't know what the... Hold on. And I don't know what the... Hold on. This is what I do all day long, so hold on. Oh, yeah, put in the headphones. Hold on. I'll find the button. Okay. And I don't really want him. I got this island over here. And I don't really want him. Like she's saying, like, I don't really want him to go. But I didn't hear the word go. All right, let me continue. Hold on. Hold on. There was something else they said before. Is he dead? Something about his face. Hold on. Hold his face. Hold on. Okay. Hold his face. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. You can open. What happened? Hi.
So,
Yeah?
and I thought me, I just
Stay right there.
tried to get little egg, and I got it.
You got it. Where's Daddy?
In the couch.
Oh, okay. Can I see it? Stay right there. I got the camera. Oh, oh, she brought me a present, guys.
No,
Oh,
that's my egg.
oh, here you go.
better see
Happy
it.
egg. Oh, you want me to open? Or you open?
If it hatches, I will get something that's rare, or ultra rare, or common,
Ooh, okay.
or maybe it's a kitty.
Yeah.
This is
Is it a kitty inside an egg?
no.
No.
It's
Okay.
not a
Hold on, I'm
common.
sorry.
Well, kitties is a common.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah.
The bunny is ultra rare.
Hold on, let me go settle her because I wanna listen to that because I'm hearing new stuff now when I put it in the headphones and turn the volume up. So just give me a second. Let me just settle her. Oh, I thought I was dropping you. Let me just settle her for a sec. Come here, Bebe. Bebe, come this way. Oh, my room is hot. You want the fan on?
Oh my
You want it
goodness.
on?
I got a legendary.
You got a legendary?
I thought it was
Oh, it's not plugged up. It's not plugged up. Hold on.
I thought it was an ultra rare.
All right.
Refreshing.
Refreshing. All right. Stay with that, there, okay? I'm coming right back.
Four.
I'm almost done. Sorry, she needed mommy time. All right. Where was I? What was I doing? I forgot. Thank you for being patient. Hold on. So, all right. Yumin Long, his readings traumatized me too. Quite a few cases traumatized me, especially Yumin Long's, especially Liam Payne's, especially Celeste. This one is just, I think the most traumatizing part about all of this is people hating the parents. That it angers my soul. It really does, because I see the hate on both sides of, see, I don't, humanity, because we're not, there's only one race. It's the human race, right? Some are just darker than others, right? Who, they don't like me talking about that. You saw that? Mm. And we know the truth. We know the truth. Anybody with discernment knows the truth. All right, let me see what I hear. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't hear it out. Okay, I just have it in the headphones right now. Hold on. Pull him out of there. Whoa. Hold on. Listen to this. Hold on. Watch. Pull him out of there. Pull him. Pull him out of there. Pull him. Pull him out of there. You hear it? Pull him. Pull him out of there. Hold on. Pause it. I want to hear that next part. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. A poker face. Pull him out of there. A poker face. What? Like, keep your face poker. Oh, didn't he? When he did that thing, he was like, the whole time he had a poker face. Like, he had no emotion. If this is your fucking friend, he had no emotion of his actual death. He went back to the scene of the crime, because it's a crime, and had no emotion on his face. A poker face. Listen. Out of there. Poker face. Out of there. Poker face. You sure he's dead? Hold on. Let me make sure that's what he's saying. Hold on. Hold on. Whoo! Are you sure he's dead? Whoa, doggy. They're talking about pull him out of there. Are you sure he's dead? And keep your poker faces. Listen. The mother of the boy on the boat. Are you sure he's dead? Are you sure he's dead? He's dead? A girl said, he's dead? Are you sure he's dead? He's dead. Pull him out of there. One girl says. Somebody says, a girl says, a poker face. A guy says, are you sure he's dead? A girl says, he's dead? Can we tag his mom or Crump or somebody? Can somebody clip this part? Oh my God. I sent them my first reading, so. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. He's dead. Oh, I gotta put in the headphones again. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. Nolan. Something about pick up. Nolan, and then somebody else says pick up. He says something, pick up. Hold on. I hear Nolan. He's dead. Nolan, something, like a name, pick up. Some type of name, pick up. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Tell her. Tell her jumped off. Oh my God. It's like they were calling to get Nolan help and then changed their fucking minds. Oh. Are you sure he's dead? Hold on. He's dead? Nolan, pick up. I don't know the name he's saying. Whatever that's saying. Oh my God. Hold on, go back again. Tell her jump off.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hold on, there's talking right here too. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. It's oh my God. And then. And then a girl's talking after the guy says, oh my God. I still see him. Whoa. Whoa. So the lady's going to be talking, hey, take a be. But listen behind that. A guy says, oh my God. And the girl says, I still see him. Watch.
Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Did you hear that?
Assistance, Vicky speaking. How
my
can I help
God.
you?
Right when I say it, right?
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, where?
Do you hear that? Yes, this is on the way they're leaving. They're leaving the island.
How can I help you?
I still see him. Like they're watching him go under. Like they're watching him blah, blah, blah. Right?
We're the west tip of Horn and our village farm.
There's more talking. Hold on. Told you this what I do, baby. Hold on. Nolan, get up. Come the fuck up. Nolan, it's either get up or come up. Let me listen again. Hold on.
Alright, of course. How far is the word coming up, sir?
Good.
Alright, of course. How
Come
far
up.
is the word coming up,
Come the
sir?
fuck up. They're watching him drown. And they're talking about we're taking on water. I feel like I broke that down pretty well. I'm going to end up clipping this and making a separate video just of this part. Maybe I'll clip out the part where how I said this 3 days ago. And then wow. 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 I mean, this is good news and sad news at the same time. This is good news for the parents. This is sad news because what the wow. Hype it, share it. I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to try to take some pieces out of this and make it into a separate video just so it's right to the point, because people's attention spans are crap nowadays. They never ended up getting it towed. They never ended up getting it towed. Now, I know people are like, oh, he died on the boat because they were washing the boat at 3 a.m. You have to wash the boat. When you take a boat in the salt water, you have to wash that boat. It will corrode. You have to. Any boat owner knows that. I just went through the whole piece. I didn't hear nothing about a mom. I told you exactly what I just heard. Wow. Did you hear what I heard? The people that are following, that aren't just coming in? If they got back somewhere, because maybe they were still partying? Nolan wasn't bleeding anywhere. Nolan didn't leave DNA other than fingerprints on the boat. Nolan didn't have any abrasions or cuts or slices or any bleeding anywhere. There was no blood. You understand? There was no blood to clean up. Peel my lip. You heard it. Yeah, if I didn't do it live. Yeah, no, this was good. I'm glad I put those headphones on, because it was clear after I put the headphones on. Yeah, listen, rewind. Listen, just give me like 10 minutes. I'm going to end this, okay? I'm going to clip exactly what I hear out and make it into one video so you can listen to it yourself without having to listen to the whole 2-hour live, okay? He's like, come up. There's a k. When I slow it down and turn it up, you can hear the k. His throat wasn't missing. Nobody cut his throat out. That's the coroner's job, people. It's not missing. They have it. It's not missing. They know where it is. The coroner has it. They're still doing forensics on it. Like, come on. Because people take things too literal and they don't understand autopsies. Yes, the coroner cut it out to make sure everything's okay. They're literally microscopically taking pieces and looking into his death. This second autopsy, because their autopsy in the first one isn't complete yet. They're not finished. And they started on the second one, but they're not finished with the first one. People have no patience. Come up. Yeah, there was definitely a k in there, the k sound. Come up. And when she said, what did she say? Oh, I should have wrote it all down. She was like, I still see him. What you mean you still see who? Nolan. That's the only person missing. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I'm not incorrect. What am I incorrect about? Well, I know how to read autopsies. Here's my college credits. Okay? Eileen, I told you I was getting them today. Meaning they weren't in his body, that the first people that are doing the autopsy that are not finished with the autopsy, because if they were finished with the autopsy, they would have released their findings, but they didn't release their findings because they're not finished. So they made a second one because they want to make sure everything's on the up and up. But if they're not finished with what they're trying to find out with his lungs and his throat and his stomach to see if he swallowed water and all that good stuff and what kind of microorganisms are on it, they're still looking. It takes time. It takes a long time. They were saying they lynched them and dragged them. I'm like, oh my God. Wild. Wild. It does take a very long time because there's certain procedures, they have to break it down, and it takes weeks upon weeks to break each layer of everything. It takes a long time. It's not overnight. Oh my gosh. What college did you go to, Lotus? Where's your degree? Oh my goodness. It's a very delicate procedure. Yeah, we know you ain't got no degree. Physical autopsy itself may take only a few hours, but that is only the beginning. In a complex case like Nolan Wells, investigators often need much more than the initial examination. Okay. It also says, for example, gross examination. The pathologist examines every single organ, documents injuries, weights of the organs, and the photographic findings. This may take several hours, right? Then you also have histology, okay? Microscopic examination, small tissue samples from the organs, lungs, heart, brain, liver, kidneys, etc. are processed into slides, okay? Preparing, staining, and reviewing those slides can take days to weeks, okay? Toxicology, blood, urine, if available, the eye fluid, and tissue samples may be tested for alcohol, drugs, and medications and poisons depending on the laboratory's workload and the number of tests ordered. Results often take weeks or even months. Specialized testing, okay? If there are questions about drowning, infection, heart disease, metabolic disorders, or unusual findings, additional laboratory tests may be ordered. Review of the investigation. The forensic pathologist doesn't rely on only the body. They also review scene photos, witness statements, police reports, EMS records, and any available medical history before finalizing the cause and death of manner. In this case, in cases where the cause of manner of death isn't immediately clear, it's common for a death certificate or autopsy report to list the cause or manner as pending or undetermined until all tests are completed. Okay, the autopsy isn't just cutting open the body. The examination will take only a few hours, but the microscopic tissue studies, toxicology, and review of all the evidence can take weeks or even months before the forensic pathologist is confident enough to issue a final opinion. Hold on, I'm gonna add more to this. I'm gonna tell him. They're saying his organs are missing, and hold on. Hold on. Medical examiner. The second medical examiner. The first M.E. Jeez. All right. The absence of organs in one examination does not automatically mean it's missing. In forensic cases, organs or tissue samples may be retained temporarily for histology, which takes a long time, toxicology, which takes a long time, or other specialized testing, guys, okay? Those specimens are typically documented and tracked without official documentation. It's not accurate to claim the organs were missing or that they were provided or weren't provided. So, if someone claims his organs are missing, the evidence needed would be the autopsy inventory, chain of custody records, or a statement from the medical examiner or the family's attorney. Well, when they say missing, they don't mean like it was stolen. You understand? You can. I'm booked up until September. If you book now, it will be in September. But if you go on CandaceStar.com, press spiritual guidance button, scroll all the way down till you see all the words, find ITC readings for the past. Hold on, I'm sorry. Y'all so draining. Oh my God. I wanted to do this because I thought it wouldn't be draining. It says it's common for forensic pathologists to retain organs or tissue samples temporarily for microscopic examination and toxicology. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Yes, she was quick to say, just a drowning, accidental, right? She was quick to say that, but now that they got eyes on them, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. If they don't come correct, then we jump on them. No, I haven't done one. No, I haven't. I've been so drained, guys. I'm like, I do a lot of ITCs, like private sessions, and they drain the shit out of me. I don't know. So yeah, I don't believe he was at a pool party. I don't believe he stayed back with a girl. He might have been with a girl there. I don't believe anybody beat him up or choked him out or punched him and he fell in the water. No, I believe he was chasing the boat the whole time. And they were like stopping it and starting it, making him feel like he had a chance to actually get on the boat. Like it was like a training drill. Like, come on, show your strength type thing. Boo, boo, hi, sassy. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, but they want to make sure they get everything right. You want them to rush things so they get something wrong? Thank you. I made these all by myself. I actually have a whole closet full that I made. I'll make you some if you want some. Yeah, it's going to be way more than toxicology. They're looking into everything. Everything. Oh, I'm starting a new business too. I'm not telling you what it is yet. Oh, so let me hang up now. Let me clip out those parts on this live, put it as a video so everybody could hear what they're actually saying. I love that. I've been doing my dreads. I think I'm on year, oh, I don't know if it's year 3 or year 4. How old was Kat? Kat was like 4, 5, 6, 7. Year 3. 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Maybe going on 4. Year 4. Going on year 4. But I take them out sometimes. Thank you. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to clip that. And yeah, love you. I'm hot in here. Love you, Eileen.